And now we have to do this side of the story. Kururu is intent on uncovering the reason behind the forum's inexplicable behavior. An unsettling change has come over Charlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is why I began scouring Charlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice to say, the progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. We're going to go to Numenor. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, we stand now before the doors of Numenor, Charlayan's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, one of the many at that, for the archives of Numenor extend deep beneath the surface, like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the Great Google Library pale in comparison to the Numenor's endless maze of subterranean chambers. That sounds like it's a lot. Any citizen of Charlayan is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only archons are afforded to access the certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Stola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alize and Alfinard will help me continue my search through the stacks open to general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you're only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlayan history or foreign policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us begin about it, shall we? Tell the others to meet up at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading! 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 Ooh, blue! Sorry. I see something blue and it's like, I like it. Instantly. This story. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of reading, huh? Okay. I'm just gonna read. Young Carf. Astrology. Chip. Foretold. All dark. Approach. Luminous. Teleportation. I'll back the shrine. The site. Added history for listeners. Million Peaks. Cosmo Wood. They built new ship. And done. Charlie. Rules of Old. And then got the coin. I'm the Galaxy. And the Reigning Plan should be Colonel. Do the man's vital. This really needed holding around. Because of recognized watching. Simply refer to it as the important. Talking with your hunters in the corner, but you need another me. Idle Shire. Where else are there books? Books. The Voice of a Growing City. More modern stuff. Civic policy, other matters were decided at the Eslesia, public forum. Reasonably impractical. Okay. Assembly decree to transition to new type of governance, 99 members. Right, that's the forum. Introduction to the Heavens. I don't think that's what we need. Big list. Wow, too forward lah. How you? Oh, I didn't cough. My water's too hot, but don't know. I will hydrate as soon as my water is not too hot. Forever 20 summers. Sounds like a fiction novel. It was either the Heavens one or Stewards of Wisdom. There no more? Is that it? Huh. I guess. How do you keep track? It's just habit, practice. Because like you don't start off with all of them and then you gradually get all of them and you learn more and then you know all of them. You know? Okay, I was wrong. That sounds like a legendary. Oh my gosh, you got Bagel! Come, give me Bagel back. What the heck? Can't just fish Bagel up. You want Bagel? You hungry? Ooh, I guess it was the Stewards of Wisdom, huh? Archon Defender or Witness, a settlement, and an empty instruction to renounce the way of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. I mean, even if you renounce the way of war, it doesn't mean that we avoid it all completely. You know, if it's necessary. Well, like, your knowledge and wisdom helps you, you know? I know clothes. They go to homeland, knowledge and common extra trading, crops. So the matter trials, tribulations, menus. teaching assistive tools. My goodness. Run. Where? Here? I guess I'm the first because I had the least amount to read, huh? I wait for everyone else. Ow there. Probably got bored of reading, huh? Sorry, were you waiting long? I wanted to make sure I borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Often not included should also be along shortly. There's way too much to do in FF. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final day specifically, so you have no choice but to start with the tangentially. What? Tomes are on a slight tangent, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through these as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. Not the right one. It would be nice to invite everyone to the estate, plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. I was always quite fond of reading outside, but it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants to ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphanod and I were to return to Charlayan, we are not to be allowed across the threshold. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position, and that of the forum, will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ʒ. In fact, for generations my people have dwelt in Corvus, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavnir. The Allagan founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth Calamity froze the sea solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvus braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvus under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amonis. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of Hastarnus. Hastarnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices have been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with the Allagan Eye, I was given over the custody of friends in the students of Baldazion, who had registered me as a Charlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Lewis. I don't know how to say that. Lewis, was he not? Stories adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charlayans than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we were all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity capacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. That is exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. That's nice. Here. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Zane. More company should be arriving any moment now. Of course. We've returned with our selection. Although I must say, the pickings were quite slim instead. Kuroda-san has already flicked through every history book devoted to their disasters, and more than a few which barely mentioned of them. As such, we'll be looking into research papers on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps your knowledge in the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand, and I fear I may be overlooking some critical details. My thanks. Now, where to begin? First things first, what kind of phenomenon did the ancient... is this a pop quiz? Encounter as the final days drew nigh. Oh no, it's a pop quiz! I don't know. This one? I was right. So if I was wrong, then Alfie will be like, actually. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manners of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested into terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the skies, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Yistola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the agents. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Oh, but now you went through this one. I don't remember. Alfie, can you... Alfie, can you help? Alfie, onegaishimasu. Well, as you wish. Thank you. I don't remember. The Amurtarians were debating the cause of an anomaly which had been observed in the land across the sea. By this fact alone, we can deduce that the final days occurred not all at once over the world, but rather had a point of origin from which it began to spread. Others also spoke of a keening sound rising from the land itself, just before a region was visited by catastrophe. We never did hear the sound ourselves, of course, thus as we were in the midst of this madness. So the ground was crying out to be considered the harbinger of doom. It must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask after any books which are mentions of such a sound. That's a good idea. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They knocked Dalamud from the sky. No. It's one of these, right? They summoned the Zodiac, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Okay. Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiac brought salvation to the star, only that his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives started anew, and it was these fledgling souls that they intended to render unto Zodiac, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Vanat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of the events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with the towers of theirs, is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst. Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attentions to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Y'shtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. There she is. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possible useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflection from the Gurren oracles for its potential to cause panic and confusion. That tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Google Library. 'Tis even less likely that the knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholars to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet, when you confront 4 Chenobs with knowledge of the Telephoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they were posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the forum would know if the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain the mentions of final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You were thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Zane be like, reading? Come on, Zane, you can read. You labor for what feels like an age as Y'shtola's research assistant. Aish. Thank you for your help, but I think I can manage the rest without your assistance. If I were you, I'd steal a few quiet moments for myself. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subject I mentioned? Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference stands will point you in the right direction. For the moment though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Okay. Where? Oh, here. Alize appears in desperate need of a study break. Sasuga Alize. Ready for a tea break, Zane? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are gonna calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Okay. Coffee time. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafes has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the telephoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alize is now accompanying you. Alright, Ali, be clear. Alright, we're gonna stand around this guy very intimidatingly, and then he'll spill the beans, okay? Let's go, Alize. Alright, you stand that side, yeah. And I'll stand this side. Perfect. Perfect. Gonna get it out of him. What is it? You're surrounded, sir. Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We're simply wondering if you knew of the telephoroi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and wait. You're that House Levelier girl, aren't you? And this one with you is obviously a foreigner. I heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge in their barbaric whims. And here you are, giving truth to that whim. I thank you to leave me be, obnoxiously to electrocute you. Well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come on, Zane. Ada, I was right. Fine. Fine, no bonks. Pray excuse the interruption. We're hoping you might take your thoughts on the telephoroi. Oh, she gets recognized as well. He's like, nope, psych, sorry. Aww. Well, at least she was nice about it. Hello. Cafe person. Welcome, madame. What can I offer you today? Coffee, please. Wait, is that Alize? I see my word. How long has it been? Far too long. This is Dick Khan, the owner of the Last Inn. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion in between lessons and the studio. But you never came back, and now your father's disowning you guys. Everything okay? No. It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levelier. No matter how discreet Fortunate may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Shirleyans have the answer. Tell me, have you heard about an apocalypse called the Final Days? Huh? Like the end of the world? Not really. Whatever we can learn. Anything your patrons don't want to speak to you, wish there was more I could do to help. Visitor? Yeah? Then few will know your face. You should be able to pass off as a server. Oh. Sure. I already did this at Soap. I can do it here. T chatty group. I might need to write this down. Oh no. Omelette. Gezla. That I can remember. Mikote lobster. Okay. Mikote lobster. Gezla I already forgot. Omelette. Something. I'm so bad. This is the chatty table. Do I need to get changed? Wait. They'll recognize me. Can I borrow? Can I get changed? Here's my soap outfit. There you go. Alright, now they'll never know. I'm ready. How they look good, right? Okay. See, now they'll never know. Ahem. Hello. Good day. I am ENVtuber, here to give you food. The chatty group wanted the tea set. Oh, my tea set. Lovely, thank you. You're welcome. The telephone? Sorry, I've never heard of them or no final days. My friends are somewhat uninformed, you know? Now, if you wanted to hear about the ritual arcane practices of the sixth... What the heck? Isla was omelette. Hello, Furoi. Oh. They're also neutral, huh? And then the mikote was lobster. Off his feet. A gleaner? Huh? Collectors. We're gonna go. No longer barista. We need to I need to hide and switch back. Let me change out of this outfit, Chotto. Let me change. Where's the changing room? No longer barista. Kuyo. I'm back. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days. Aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dixon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Domo. Cup of coffee, huh? Cup of coffee, huh? Cup of coffee, huh? But let's enjoy a drink somewhere else, huh? Maybe behind the peristyle. Oh, okay. I was gonna start drinking it right here, Allie. Allie? My coffee, let me drink my coffee. Allie, don't go. Allie? Drink coffee? You let me drink out the coffee? Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Oosh. She's actually holding onto it. How's the audio? How's Allie's audio? I can turn it up slightly. But
ただ実感はしてなかったのかも。あんな扱いを受けて今やっと身に染みてきたっていうか。
why is it so quiet?
シャーレアンに行こうって決めた時のこと覚えてる？
Okay, it's harder now.
ラハがただならない事態が起きてるからこそお父様はあんな突き放し方をしたのかもって。実際そうなのかもしれない。頭が固くておじい様とは何度も喧嘩してた人だけど、血を流すがいいだなんて決して言わなかったもの。でもね、戦うことが正しいのかって問いに答えられなかったのも本当。そのことでアルフィノは思い悩んでたけど、私は進んできた道を間違えたなんて思えなかった。だからただ怒って反発して。そっちの方が立ち悪いわよね。少し見方を変えたら自分も頑固で独善的なのかもって後になってからふと気づいたの。あの時あの問いになんて答えたら自分もお父様も裏切らずにいられたんだろう。
What it? The man's carrying a backpack. I thought he was like carrying a dead person over his shoulders. I was like, what the frick is that he doing?
中に入っていったってことはラビリンソスへの搬入ね。
Oh, same. Zane and I did the same thing. We were like,
この島の地下にある大きな施設のことよ。シャーレアンといえば世界中から知識を集めてるでしょ。それは何も紙や試験管に収まるものだけじゃないわ。
not just samples? Why have we been collecting so many samples for
さまざまな命ある資料を生きたまま保管研究する。
Super Earth? There we go.
それがラビリンソスってわけにしてもかなりの荷物だったわね。私が住んでた頃は船を使うような搬入自体めったに見なかったのに。ラストスタンドで聞き込みをしてくれた時、グリーナーの出入りが頻繁になってるって話があったのよね。さっきの船に乗ってたのも多分グリーナーだわ。それもラビリンソスに搬入を行える議会公認のグリーナー。彼らの動きが最近テロフォロイが現れた頃から活発になっているなら、そこに哲学者議会の思惑が隠れてるかも。
Oh. Shall we? I can swim. Let me change out of this armor. I can swim. I can go to swish splash. Let me go to swish splash pitty pat. Ah, complete. A labyrinth, a descent. Alizé is excited to share your revelations. We should tell the others what we learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Nomenon, and I'll join you there in a moment. Master Vixen will want his cups back. Oh, I can go with you to... Oh. Okay. Everybody's still here. Hey guys. Haha. Is that coffee I smell? Did I miss the tea break? You did. Yeah, Fee. Where's Alizé? I thought she was with you. Oh, she's not here? Alizé? Ada. Yuzu, what the heck? Alizé? What? Listola, did you see Alizé? My loyal sister returns. There's Lexicon on the first floor that I need you to... you found something, haven't you? Welcome back. No more first acting. Welcome back, Zane. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Oh, Alizé. Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up some information on the Gleaners. Not. Explains. Explains really hard.
Sprout behavior?
No sprout behavior! I'm not a sprout anymore, sad. There will still be sprout behavior, though. It makes sense. The gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. A sudden and significant increase in gleaner traffic and in cargo, it certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. Oh wait, that was healthy, sorry. As you should have observed earlier, Numenon's archives appears to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Zane and Alizé learned from the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Charlians know nothing of the particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction are being perpetuated by the Telephoroi is wholly unlikely to these apocalyptic events. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only Moreover, the forum claims to be occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorz's request for aid. And now the gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale? I do not think it's a stretch to conclude that the gleaners' recent activities are in service to the forum's secretive ends. Not. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we're lucky, the gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. What should we expect down there? Just so I'm ready. Oh, I would hate to spoil the surprise. No, spoil the surprise! As for myself, there are a few more subjects I would like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Oh, okay. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Thank you, Ali. Oh, okay. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. I think I did. Eh? What? I've not been to Labyrinthos in a long time. Even as a student, my visits were few and far in between. You didn't take a wrong turn into the rostra, did you? I doubt the forum would have taken kindly to you barging in on a private session. I should have! Darn it, Allie. Alright, clear. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right. Everybody onto the lift and down we go. Ooh, pretty.
学術都市の地下深く、そこには偽りの空がある。溢れた資料を床に積むものはどんな時代にも存在したが、この施設の考案者も確実にその口だろう。住めなくなれば別の場所へ、空きもなければ作ってしまえというわけだ。おそらく最初はそれだけのこと、それだけのことがすり替えられた。
A farm.
知識は黙々と積まれていく。まるで抜け出すことのできない迷宮を築くかのように。
Laberintos.
Zzz. 驚いた？本物みたいな空だけど作り物よ。 ここは正真正銘シャーレアン島の地下。感じる風も流れる水も人の力で作り出したものなの。
シャーレアン島は火山島。この空間は大昔の溶岩だまりだったのよ。それを400年ほど前に見つけて資料や生態サンプルを保管する場所として改築してきた。深部は今なお拡張されていると聞くわ。
ねえ、あれグリーナーの人たちじゃない？
格好からしてそのようだね。彼らは単独行動している印象が強いが、今日は随分集まっているようだ。君たちが予想した通り、いつもとは違った仕事をしているのかもしれないね。
早速手分けして話を聞いてみましょう。
Interrogation at sword point. Let's go. どうした？ Have you been working too hard?
私を呼んだかしら？
あら。No?
気のせい。昇降機で急に下がってきたからかしら。
Oh no.
ごめんなさい。
What are they building
お互い
towards?
に情報収集頑張りましょう。
Is it like how I heard, Heideling's voice? Any luck, Zane? What tales do the gleaners have to tell? Oh, we just turned it over? Okay. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right. The form is definitely onto something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. Oh. We would do well to learn more what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game Zane, I have an idea. Did one of the Gleaners' questions say something about the escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I'll turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. He's right there, don't say that out loud. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. You wish to help me find the marmots? Well, nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Hi, omakase. The name's Aaronville, friend. Specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial of no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them into this sack. Gently, of course. Hi. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Oh, okay. How did you fare? I've tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 accounted for. Wow, he found 3 in the time I did 1. He is truly good at this. Here you go. Ah, there's the art marmota. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Okay. Don't walk through me, it's rude. Thankfully, the marmots seem unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, and I didn't finish reading that. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. All you did most of the work for you. What are you gonna do with the marmots now? I think that's the less suspicious than like, who? That's for the forum to decide. They are the guiding authority behind the labyrinthos after all, and this job was but one small part of the great inventory of theirs. Oh. Well, I guess that told us also who, huh? Suitable for consumption. Oh god. And easy to breed. Those were the two conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Oh my god. Are they like... Wait, are they like building an apocalyptic bunker? Like down here? Or like wherever? So that when the final days hit, they're like... Peace! We're hiding. I don't know what the forum had planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Zane. Is this the cleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for the lost marmots? Nod. Interesting company you keep, friends. Who are you folks, anyways? I am curator of the students of Abyssinia. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decision of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyways, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Hey, Kyo? Did you learn anything new from your friend there? Well, forum. Confirmed. Things to eat. So we confirmed that the orders for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything else that we've heard thus far. We've also discovered when the operation was begun, the forum contacted the Gleaners Guildship and put their people to this great work for some 4 days after the Teleforward made their chilling declaration. As senior travelers, the Gleaners kept abreast of news of every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives a distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yes, I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of the Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put this into effect. And the Teleforward's declaration was what set it all in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of the Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeon? From there we can reach the lower... Oh! Kuru? Are you getting gacha summoned? Graha, I told you not again! Kuru, what's wrong? I'm fine. Truly. The sudden descent had left me a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing will stop me from soldiering on. Unless you... D-word? Let us be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeon. We'll follow the path east, through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, it's the trolls you need to watch out for. Nod. Okay. Don't worry about me. I'm hale and healthy. In fact, I'm beginning to suspect that... Nay, let's discuss this later. The investigation demands our undivided attention. No, tell me! Critter. This is foremost material archive in Charlian. I should love to explore its treasure shelf by shelf, but I fear we have little time for such indulgences. Were you caught on your mission on the way here? The sprayers keep the... Oh, sprayers! I was like, what the heck are those? I see. Keep the air humid so the habitat feels as close as possible to a natural forest. Behold, the Archaeon. As Numenon serves as Charlian's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture too is similar. The building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access to a point of the vault. An access point to the vaults carved in the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describes them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of Charlian's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. See. Can I see it? I'm trying to see it. The Louvre! Darn it, it's half 1/4 of the Louvre! Alphanot is gazing into the Archaeon with an appraising look. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. Okay. Greetings. We are here to peruse Archaeon's vaults. Peruse? You're clearly not gleaners, then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldesion, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Huh. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? No. That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For that time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please again, I'll come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time, it'll be too late. We're so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Ara, what's wrong with you, huh? Students of Baldesion. What? Huh? Huh? You wanna fight about it, huh? You wanna fight about it, huh? We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. Break through! It is likely that the people in this area are involved in restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Heal? Oh, they're splitting up like that. What about me? Oh, he's looking for things to capture? Quiet. Don't frighten it away. The thing? It's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. Cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. Cloudkin? Oh, you're gonna help, Zane? Sure. You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, your hunters are generally better than mine. Very well. Canal? There is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green. Its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart. Oh no, we're playing FPS games. Ah! The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie down and wait by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. I already forgot what you said! Feathers are green. Distinctive caw. Hey, Ian! Konbanwa? Konbanwa? I don't know. Good time zone, wherever you are. Okay, distinctive caw. Feathers are green. That one? This one's also green. That one's also green. Oh no, they're all green. That one goes whack whack. That one goes caw caw. That one goes caw caw. So it's either the whack whack one or the cuckoo one. Green bird. This one? Where's the whack whack one? Large beak green bird. Small green bird. I'm thinking small green bird. Oh no. You've sedated the wrong bird! Damn it! Which one is it? Ice! Green feather! Specific cause! Oh, which cause? Oh, I thought it had like a specific caw. Okay, then it's this one. Watch it be wrong. Okay, that was right. I was like a specific caw. That caw doubled up with another caw, so it's not, you know, unique. And I was like, it can't be one of those. Man, after sedating the whole forest, I finally got it. Oh my gosh, you have a voice actor? Oh, is he gonna be an important character? He has a voice actor. Hey.
手伝いありがとうよ。あいつを保護してから上がるから、その辺で待っててくれ。
Are you gonna get in trouble down there and I have to come save you? Please don't. I prefer not. Hey. Well, thankfully you don't get in trouble just yet.
ここにいたのね。何か有力な情報はあった？さっきのクリーナーと再会してホーンビルをねえ、外で捕まえた生き物を運んでくるのはわかるけど、ラビリンソスの中で捕まえてどうするのかしら。
何？珍しいことでもないさ。観察を終えたり、ここでの育成が難しかった動植物は運び出されることがあるんだよ。野生に返す以上、条件は厳しいけどな。それを丁重に故郷へお届けするのも
Is he attractive?
俺らグリーナーの仕事っ
Man,
て
you guys who are all into Vieras be like,
ただまあ
see the
今
Viera
回に関しては
shake
運ぶ先
head.
が違う。頼まれてるのは下への移送だからな。
You see, so he is gonna be a character in the coming story.
ラビリンソスの仮想には 哲学者議会に指名された研究者のみが立ち入れる区画
Not
がある
into bun boys, but okay.
他国に決して明かせない先端技術や近畿魔法を研究しているとも噂されているけれど、私たち賢人ですら真実を伺い知ることはできない。そこで働く研究員たちを専用の施設に住まわせ、町に出さないくらいの徹底ぶりだもの。
そんな場所になぜホーンビルを？研究に必要なのだろうか。さて、依頼主の哲学者議会からは説明がなかったもんでね。ただ、俺や仲間に渡されてる内外から下へ運ぶ対象のリストを見ると、
Can we see the
最
list?
先端の研究のためって感じじゃないな。ど
Can
ち
you
ら
show
か
us
と
the
いえば
list?
南方大陸に乗り込む準備とでも言われた方がしっくりくる。
どういうこと？
運び込むように指示されてるのは、安定した食料供給を見込めそうな動植物、それに比較的変化に強い種や過酷な環境への耐性があるもの、土壌や水質の改善に用いられるやつらもだな。
確かに、まるでどこかに入植しようとしてるみたいね。
Speaking of plants and stuff,
もっと
didn't you guys tell me that at the end of Endwalker I get my own island and I get to play
グ
Harvest
リーナーが触
Moon?
れてるのは思惑のほん
I
の
wanna
一
play
角だろう
Harvest
さ。
Moon.
俺らはただ運んだものが正しく知識として残されることを願うだけだ。ものである。
Is it at the end of
命であ
Endwalker?
るな。
Is it in the middle? Can I play Harvest Moon soon or do I have to actually finish it?
俺はもう行く。大した礼もできなくて悪いな。
It's okay, you're telling us so much, Aaron. You have no idea.
ねえ、物は相談なのだけれど、私たち下の階層に降りら
Oh
れな
right,
くて
we were
困
trying
って
to get into the lift. I forgot.
あなたが下へ動物たちを収めに行くなら、同行者として連れて
As
行って
your
もらえないかしら。
assistants, the custodian's gonna recognize us.
悪いがそれは難しいな。動物
Oh,
たち
we
は
send them down
揃い
separate.
次第リフトで送ることになってる。
まあ、
その後、俺も報告のために降りはするが、そこに至って
true.
荷物持ちだと紹介するわけにもいかないだろう。
ごもっともね、忘れてちょうだい。
オタクら、
あ
腕と足腰に自信はあるか？
Climbing?
もしそうなら、降りる方法がないわけじゃない。この道の先に第33期拡張行動がある。ラビリンソスを拡張すると同時に鉱物資源を得るための場所さ。安全は確保されてないが、そこを通ればミディアルサーキットまでは降りられるはずだ。
それは私も初耳よ。貴重な情報助かるわ。
どういたしまして。だが、行くのは自己責任だぞ。
Ara,
難しいと思っ
he just told us like how to get to the medial circuit court thing.
ここで行かないって選択肢はないわよね。ともかく行動の様子を見てみましょう。
My favorite is also Uri. Anja. Uri Anja. I call him Uri and I'm like, wait. I need to say his full name. Turns up a favorite guy and then favorite girl is probably Estola and then Alize coming up second. I don't know, I can't decide between Alize and Estola most of the time. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I can hear something moving inside. Creatures home there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Oh, what's this? Okay. The medial circuit. Alize seems eager to get underway. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked the gear, Then I say we head in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Okay. How far do I have to go? Not too far. A little scary. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples. From Super Earth? For agricultural protection, if Aaronville's assumption hold true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research project. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we see. Hi! More surveys. The survey question is, have you heard of the critically acclaimed Raid Shadow Legends? If you sign up today... No. Grapes? Oh, is this the legendary grape that broke Final Fantasy? That even I heard of back when I wasn't playing the game? Aha! Now we know where we are. This is Muriel Agronomics. Labyrinthos is a host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research goes to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. More notable successes might make it to the Agora. Food so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet all these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. Tis possible they know something of the forum's plan and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same, or cast about for useful clues. Finish my coffee! It's almost done. Stack boxes. The label on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports. Okay. White flowers, pretty. Doshita?
おや、
Zane?
その花が気になるかね。
あら。はい？誰？
とても綺麗な花だろう。
Heart
私たち
blooms.
は人の心を映す花と呼んでいるんだ。
Oh. Heart bloom.
うさんくさいと思ってるだろう。だが本当なのさ。
本当ですか？
今は灰色か。ここで働くみんなの急な命令に対する不安や
Oh.
そういったものが現れている色なのかもしれないね。
Interesting.
そんな風に周囲の人がいい気分なら明るい色に輝くし、苛立ったり落ち込んだりしていると暗い色を帯びるんだよ。その原理はシャーレアンの英知をもってしても未だ解明されていないんだ。他にも未解明な部分は多い。とても長寿な花である反面繁殖力が低くてね。 外ではめったにお目にかかれないんだ。
うん
分布図を作ろうにも目撃情報が足りないし、類似した植物もないことから原産地は不明。かろうじてこの花の存在を知っている人々もそれぞれに名前や伝承を与えているものだから、正しい名前があるのかどうかすらわからないんだ。
Interesting.
私も植物学者の端くれ、いつかは解明してみたいと思うが、今は
He just came in and talked our ear off about the heartland and then it's like,
それじ
peace!
ゃもう一仕事してくるよ。
See, he's like, それじゃ I'm out! Okay. If we crowd around it, can we change the color? Guys, experiment with me. Think real happy thoughts as we crowd around.
何の話をしていたの？
Flower, pretty! Flower, change color.
人の心を映す花ね。
うん
聞いたことがないわ。確かにとても珍しいのでしょうね。
私も。
それはいいけど、哲学者議会の思惑については結局誰も決定的な情報をつかめてないわけね。
そうなるね。エレンビルが推測していた通り、食料の生産力向上を狙っているかのような動きはあるが、それがどんな意図で行われているかまでは現場に知らされていないといった風だ。
はあ、議員を問い詰められたら早いのに。
Sounded like a door opening?
ねえ、あれってアルケイオン保管員の出口よね。
あ、
今出てきたのエレンビルじゃない？
遠目だが確かに。後で報告のために降りると言っていたからそれだろうか。
What about it?
彼の依頼主は哲学者議会。だとしたら報告の相手も。
What are we gonna like kidnap him and force him to bring us to like his monster?
まさか彼らの話を
Oh,
盗み聞きするつもりかい？
We're not kidnapping. Okay.
自己責任で見学させてもらうだけよ。
Not
邪魔はし
kidnapping.
ないし、
We're not
共謀者
kidnapping.
に仕立て上げるつもりもないわ。気が引けるなら私だけで行ってくるけれど。
Kidnapping. Are we kidnapping? You stole us, go?
父の思惑を知りたいと申してたのは私自身だ。それが素直に問えば返ってくるものではないとも理解しているよ。
まずいこと聞いちゃったら後でちゃんと謝りましょう。今はどんなかけらだって集めた方がいいわ。
あなたも手を貸してくれると助かるわ。それから
ルルル
グルル。
そうね。私もその作戦でいいと思うわ。
そうならいいけれど。
エレンビルが動くみたい。追いかけるならそろそろ行かないと。
ルルルどうした？
あなたはやっぱりあと少しで拾えそうなのに。
あ？ルル？ daughter is still feeling unwell. I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving, too. We cannot let her quarry slip away. The full report, warts and all. Envil was ahead westward along the path of the outside the Archaeon. Come, we can still reach him. Oh, hi. 쳤다. 또 커. Wee. Hold a moment. I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is Logisticon Beta, one of Labyrinthos' climate control centers. Oh, it should have its own lifts, with which one could access the upper or lower tiers. Aye, if I were an agent of the forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly scroll past. Kicked my entire microphone. Awesome. Thank you. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. No, I don't want stealth. If only Grauhana's vanish spell were here. Oh, there are other ways of turning invisible. Oh. Oh no. Hippity hop, my little oh no. Ah! Goodness. Ribbit. 3 ribbits. Unaccustomed to transfiguration? Worry not, it'll wear off with the passage of time. I suggest that you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic fading, return to me and I'll refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you're likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Oh. Which reminds me, where the creatures hereabouts, in that form you're essentially defenseless. You have changed into a toad! You must remain transfigured in order to progress with the quest objectives. Oh no! We are Toad! What? Alfie! Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit! Alfie Toad and Allie Toad are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side. Oh no! Alfie Toad and Allie Toad. Oh no, we're wet! Ew! We're wet splattering! Kimo! Fate? I don't want to join no fate. I want to find that chat point and then the actual location. Ribbit! 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 Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. 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 Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit! Ribbit, ribbit! Ribbit, ribbit.
では先ほど送られてきた分に対する報酬は確かに渡した。君の仕事はいつも正確で我々も助かっているよ。矢継ぎ早で済まないがその腕を見込んで次の仕事も頼まれてはくれないか。
Ribbit? Ribbit?
またずいぶん多いな。なあ、最近のこの妙な動きはなんだ。グリーナーの仲間も急な依頼に疲れ果ててるぞ。
Ribbit.
俺らは使い魔じゃない。知識あるシャーレアン人だ。説明くらいはしてほしいもんだがね。
Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit.
シャーレアンには古より受け継がれてきた重大な使命があるんだ。
Ribbit.
週末の最悪という言葉が現代に蘇った今こそ、
Oh,
その使命
Ribbit!
は果たされなければな
He
らない。
said the words,
私が語れる
Ribbit.
のはそれだけだ。ただ遠くないうちに全ては明らかとなり、君たちは正しい行いに加担していたと理解する。
Are they like gonna move to a different place and then bunker down and start a new Charlene? To where it's quote unquote
ひとま
safe
ず仕
from
事は
the
受け
final
た
days.
まったが、
I thought they were like gonna
納得したわけじゃない。
bunker down, but
俺ら
like
の
they're
ボイ
also
コットが
moving.
起きる前に待遇を上げるなり全てとやらを明かすなりしてくれ。
ああ、承知した。
Ribbit,
では
ribbit,
引
ribbit,
き続きよろしく頼む。
ribbit, 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 ribbit,
まあいいけどな。
ribbit,
おたくらへの借りは
ribbit,
これで
ribbit,
完済ってことで。
ribbit.
俺は議会に手放しで賛同してるわけじゃないが、命を運んできた手前信じたいとは思ってる。
Ribbit.
だからこそ必死になって嗅ぎ回るやつがいてくれた方がいい。全員が同じ船に乗ってたら嵐にあった時下手すりゃ全滅だからな。
Ribbit.
ねえ、なんで私たちだって分かったの？
I assume he knows that these kinds of frogs
動
are
き
in
を
this
見りゃ一発
area.
だ。次までに
Oh.
本物
Or
のト
we
ードをよく
didn't
観
behave
察しと
the
くんだ
way a
な。
toad would, you know? That's very true as well. He is the expert. Yeah, because of his knowledge. Also, hey Riku, now that I'm no longer ribbiting, I can say hey. Our toy performance needs work, apparently. I'll have to pay more attention next time we see one. I suppose we should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. No, he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we discovered a new piece of the puzzle, this momentous duty the foreign agent mentioned. Charlene has been called into action, and the Telforoid's declaration was the catalyst. Whatever changes they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzea's request for aid. A guide of sorts. Alze is staring off in the direction of Erenville departed, a thoughtful look on her face. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the forum and commitment of all its resources? Judging by what we've heard, none of the leaders were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we'll learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Yastola and Kururu for the moment, see what they think of it. Ara, we're Kururu, Alfie? That's what I was saying! Welcome back. I trust you found Aaronville then. Yes? But where's Kururu? Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important. Something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Kururu and then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm. She was still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Oh no. Why would you leave her off on her own? Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near these flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey more distant areas, just in case she decided to wander. Just pretend that I remembered exactly where the flowers were. Oh, you picked them! What you do?
これをあなたに魔法をかけたから当分枯れないわ。彼女からそうしてほしいと頼まれたの。あなたの旅には必要なものなんですって。
The flower? Ooh.
それじゃあしばらく彼女に代わるわね。ミンフィリアほどはうまくできる自信がないけど。
Heidelin, stop eating my friends. He's eating my friends.
驚かせてごめんなさい。大丈夫。この子の体はすぐに返します。
Okay.
第一世界を光の反乱から救えなかったように、私だけで物質界に干渉するのは難しい。先のような現代では言葉を交わせはしても、花に魔法をかけることすら叶わないのです。けれど命の帰る場所、正解のことならば、思うがままとはいきませんが、多少は手が届きます。第一世界で全ての力を託し終えたミンフィリアの魂も救い上げ、今はここ原初の海に。優しいあの子には故郷で穏やかに眠ってほしかったのです。そしてもう一人、そのものに行き着くかどうかはこれからのあなた次第。花を携え歩みなさい。願う場所へ望むままに信じて。それは道しるべであり、あなたを人を試すもの。暗闇のうちに喜びを探すのです。絶望に目を凝らし、悲しみをかき分け、前へと歩み続けた者だけがその真なる輝きを得る。
That's a lot of responsibility.
みんなと結末を照らして。
Can I say no? Oh, I might say no. Well, Zane will not say no. Oh, Kururu.
時間切れみたい。彼女の気配が遠くなっちゃった。心配かけてごめんなさい。実はラビリンソスに降りてきたあたりから誰かの意志が働きかけてくるのを感じて
I
いた
figured
の。
that's what it was.
とても弱々しくて、私の超える力でも
Unfortunately.
すぐには拾えなかったんだけど、やっと
Kururu.
捉えたらハイデリンだって言うんですもの。
I was not surprised.
事情を聞ければと思って一時的に協力したの。
Yes. We should learn as much as possible.
すべてを解き明かすには至らなかったけど、花を彼女が道しるべと呼んだものを手に入れることができた。一歩前進としましょう。バカなこと言わないで。私たち何もしてないでしょ。
Allie? We should hurry. Uh-oh. Were we found? Were they found? Oh, they got found. Oh, we got found. Oh! It's the father!
古篠様？どうして哲学者議会が？
No, more like they found us sneaking around here.
私たちをお迎えに来たそうよ。
Oh no.
バルデシオン委員会の臨時代表だな。己の組織を盾にして暁の決命を招き入れたとか。議会はすでに事態を把握している。主要な機関にも警告をしたところ、アルケイオン保管員の職員から連絡を受けたのだ。バルデシオン委員会を名乗る者がラビリンソスに探りを入れようとしているとも。
私たちに悪しき企みはありません。だからこそ暁とは名乗らずとも名を明かして帰国しています。こうして地の都に足を踏み入れたのはただ真実を求めてのこと。議会に介入されるような問題は起こしていないはずだ。
無論死の探求を拒むシャーレアンではない。だが時と場合、そして立場を考えてもらう必要はある。我らは真に賢き者として世が乱れた今こそ緻密な計画のもとに行動している。そこに人心を乱す異分子が紛れ込むのは、それ自体が妨害に当たるのではないかね。
Sure.
私たちをどこへ連れて行く気？船に乗せてエオルゼアに送り返すつもりかしら。
Good question.
お前たちを議会の緊急査問会にかける。お引き取りを願うか
We're
どう
gonna
か
go
は
on trial
その結
again.
果次第だ。
But not the Heaven
す
Sword
でに
one.
大書院にいたお前たちの仲間も連行させてもらった。
Raha?
ラハまで？それこそ調べ物
Is
してただけ
reading
じゃ
a crime!
本を読んでいたのが立ち入りを禁じられている禁書庫でなければな。
行かないとは言えないようね。前向きに哲学者議会と対話できる機会とでも思いましょうか。
You show us like, I know you're ready to draw your sword. Just don't.
沈黙は時として雄弁に勝る。いたずらに査問会を長引かせない方が身のためだ。では我らが議会の開催地
The
哲
rostra.
学者の広場までご同行いただこう。
We're being dragged to the rostra. Sounds like a cafe. Sounds like a cafe name, you know? You go to have a nice cup of coffee. Oh my god. Poor Gaha's all by himself over there. Don't worry, Gaha, we're here. Come on. Ella.
悪い。不意をつかれた。
Mm.
どのみち私たちは連行されたでしょうし、こうして合流できただけマシよ。
Indeed. Fine.
それで禁書庫まで行ったからにはそれなりの成果があったのかしら。
Oh! He learned something.
ああ、皆の者、静粛に。ただいまより緊急の査問会を開催する。今期の議長として私バルニエルが進行を任されよう。
Can you wait till I go make some ramen?
では査問会を提案した古種の氏から審議すべき問題を改めてご説明いただけるかな。
Barnier.
知っての通り、我々は先日エオルゼアからの協力要請を退けた。
Wait, he's not telling me.
その決定を不服としている者が不穏な動きを見せている。
Excuse you, we're not here to interfere.
彼らはバルデシオン委員会の名のもとに入国したが、実態としては暁の決命だ。他の組織はエオルゼア諸国および東方連合にも影響力を持つ。今回の騒動においても渦中にある組織と言えるだろう。そんな存在が我らがシャーレアンに乗り込み国事を暴かんとしている。これが脅威でなく何であろうか。
バルデシオン委員会の名を利用するだなんてガラフドにも浮かばれないでしょうに。
Look at Kururu's ponytail. I'm more interested in her ponytail, if anything. We're just like, oh, that's such a cute ponytail.
おじいちゃんはガラフ・バルデシオンは脅威と向き合い続ける人だった。暁や各地の人々が未知の脅威に挑もうとするなら、たとえこの国が全ての門戸を閉ざしても必ずや手を差し伸べていたでしょう。
Oh, Mao, get wrecked. Get wrecked by Kururu's strokes.
今世界には大きな脅威が迫っている。そんな中でエオルゼアがシャーレアンに要請を出したのは、この国を敬い、また志を共にできると考えたからよ。それに対するあなたたちの返答は本当にあれでよかったのかしら。あるいはその是非を問えないほどに古より受け継がれてきた重大な使命は忙しい。
そんなものがあると言ってたのか。
ある議員がね。
Oh, even I removed my headgear. I guess because we're indoors and it's like impolite to wear like head stuff.
だとしたら繋がったかもしれない。
Interesting. What did you
俺
find,
が禁
Gaha?
書庫に行ったのはこれまでの哲学者議会の動きを知るため。つまり祭りごとに関する詳細な記録を見るためだ。
Oh, you're just gonna let us talk for a bit? Sorry,
一貫し
we
て
need to discuss.
争いへの不干渉と知の集積を柱として営まれているように思える。実際昔の俺ならそれで済ませただろう。だが今は少しばかりこの手の話にも明るいからな。おかしな点に気がついたんだ。
Enlighten us.
ある時期から
政策の方向性が変わってる。生活のために知識があるんじゃない。知識のために生活が敷かれていくようになったんだ。
だから、they're trying to keep themselves alive in the final days to move bunker up
顕著なの
so
が
that they don't
ラビリ
die
ンス
when
の変
everybody
化。
else dies.
それまでは巨大な倉庫程度の扱いだったのに、膨大な資金を投じて研究と保管の施設に変えられている。低地ドラバニアの植民都市についても興味深い記録が残ってたぞ。
Oh?
あの町には各地から留学生が集っていた。それによって得たつながりと資金は随分と書庫や保管員を充実させるために使われたんだな。知識を増やすことがこの国の発展手段だったことは分かってる。だがあそこまで比重を置くのは異常だぞ。そしてそっちに舵が切られるようになったのは、俺が読み解いた範囲では270年ほど前からだ。
70 years ago. Which is?
シャーレアンにとっては低地ドラバニアで本格的に星海観測を始めた
Formal
時期。
study on the ethereal sea.
あなたたち星海で何かを知ったのね。それが重大な使命の正体ではなくって。
軽々しく口にするな。私たちは
So you have seen something. What did you see? Do enlighten us.
確かに我々には使命がある。だがそれを知ってどうする。使命を捨てて戦いとでも言うつもりか。我々は決して武器を取ることを選ばない。戦いではなく使命を全うするために生き残らねばならないのだ。星が滅ぼうとも絶対に。
だったら私たち暁の血盟は戦うわ。世界が滅びを迎えるその日までね。
Alfie? Allie?
それだから毒されるのだ。
Well, we would know if it's misguided or not if it would tell us what you saw or know.
お父様、いえ、古篠殿。私にはまだあなた方の考えが理解できません。同時にグリダニアであなたからかけられた問いにも答えを得られずにいる。けれど迷いの中にいる私をそれでも誇ってくれた友がいました。故に私は考えながら進み続けます。自分の行い一つ一つの意味を、何を望み何を選ぶのかを。
そこまでじゃ。
あ、
お主ら、さてはここがサモン会の場だと忘れておるな。
The old man's awake, he's done napping.
モンティシェーヌ様よ。魔法大
Head
学の
of the
学長で
studio.
おじい様の友人なの。
弁論を長引かせてしまうのはわしらの治らぬ悪い癖。どれ
He'd be like, I'm gonna fall asleep again. Come on. I have brownies to get back
彼
to.
ら暁の決命は確かにエオルゼア諸国と同様この事態と戦う決意をしているようじゃ。しかし事実として我が国の者を先導してはおらんのじゃろう。
We haven't been trying to do that.
加えてわしらの判断が妥当であってもこのところのように強硬な態度で推し進めていけば疑問や反発も生じよう。ほれ 己神を振り返ってみよ。ダメだ、理由は知らなくていいなどと言われた日には金書庫の一つや二つ意地でもこじ開けようて。他の者の留飲を下げるためにもここは一つ寛大な措置で収めてはいかがかな。
He's a good guy. That means he's gonna die. Thank you for being on our side while you are still alive. I mean, sorry, while you are still alive.
静粛に静粛に。モンティシェーニ氏の言うことも一理ある。それを踏まえて彼らの処遇を提案しよう。バルデシオン委員会は当面の間シャーレアン領内での活動を控えること。加えて哲学者議会の決定及び使命についてこれ以上の詮索をしないこと。もし守らなければ協力者たちを強制送還する。この案で決を取るとしよう。賛成の者は挙手を。
How will they see who put up their hand? Oh, they just look around. Okay.
賛成51、反対48。
Oh, it's
僅差で
so
はあるが
split.
先ほどの案で決定だな。
Like, what did the others want? To like kick us immediately?
ではバルデシオン委員会の者とその協力者たる暁の決命よ。先の約束を夢忘れず過ごすがいい。これをもって本日の緊急査問会は終了とする。
Thank the gods for a scholar. I still can't say his name. Absolutely loathe arguing in circles. My father may be right. I'm so groping in dark for answers, but I needed him to know that I would never stop searching. I apologize for the trouble I've caused. I was pondering the significance of what I had just read as I left the restricted section. I knocked over the security mammoth on my way out. Oh, haha. You may encounter some raised eyebrows, but do continue to claim the students as your sponsors whensoever the need arises. I believe in the guiding principles of the Sions, and I know my grandfather would have as well. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city. And our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the forum discovered in the Ethereal Sea. With our freedom so sorely curtailed, however, we'll struggle to learn aught more of the substance here in Charlatan. Can we go to the Ethereal Sea? Where is the Ethereal Sea? A state visitor. Alize had the look of dissatisfaction. Oh, no more voice acting! Thank goodness I ate food first then. The overall picture has grown clear, yes, but that's in spite of the forum being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may, is father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family. Alphanut? Alize? It is you. Is it their mother? Or a nurse? When I heard you'd been dragged before the forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Oh, it is Mother! I knew it. You can still see it? I see. I might need to pause. I don't know if Red can hear me. I don't know if Red can hear me. Let me just type instead. Do. Do. There you go. Alright. Ameliance, Levelure at your service. And you fine people must be the Szę of the 7th Dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. She's a very nice lady. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult. If word reaches father that you were here... Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I am well aware that you and Sir Fortunald are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. Aww. The timing couldn't be better. As the matter stands, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. Go, visit your home. We'll be back at the annex when you are ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure Zane, what do you think? Zane? Oh, the Zane. Hi. Hello. What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eosia, I insist that you join us. Uh-oh. Zane's just like, okay. But we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequences. Zane, if you will be so kind to escort my children to the estate. Oh, and there she goes. Yep, and there she goes. And with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. Oh, I guess this little visit to Alizé is the end of this little section, and then we'll go back and regroup with Thancred's side with the thing. No worries, Red. No worries. I'm just doing Endwalking. I'm queuing. Just had lunch, so I'm good to go for another 2 or 3 hours. I'm pretty happy. It'll be great. I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Zane? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us to visit our home? Of course. Oh. Fine. If we're going, let's get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you very much. Why ever not? Your room was always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherished mementos you couldn't bring yourselves to throw away. Childhood toys. I mean, never mind. The Levelure estate is that way, straight down the stairs. Come on. When Alizé and I were little, this bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And now look at us, traveling to different continents, different worlds even. Oh. As children, Alvinade and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. It must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at that exact moment, came pounding down the path in a panic, crying my name. Aww, that's so cute. Like little Allie going whoosh, and then be like, and their mom and dad be like, whoa, 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 whoa. There she is. And here you are at last. Please do come in. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Voices. I would say I'm surprised, but technically we already snuck in when we were told this was their home, and we're like, books around, books around. It is indeed a big placing.
何よ、珍しそうにしちゃって。
It's a big home, Allie. You know, the Scion's headquarters must seem squalid indeed. やべえ。
急に何言ってるのよ。私は石の家のこともすっごく気に入ってるんだから。
Are you... Zane says I would like worry.
みんな、この子たちが来たことは古篠さんには内緒にしておいてね。
Oof.
それから彼が戻ってくる前にあれを渡したいの。急いで準備してもらえ
Nobody
るかしら。
tell the father.
承知いたしました。
There is indeed, Mom.
アルフィナ様、アリゼ様、どうぞ2階の方へ。
Wonder what their gifts are.
では少し行ってくるよ。
There they go. Hello.
実はね、あの子たちから
Oh.
時々近況報告の
Well, that makes sense. Aren't it to how she knew me?
親に当てたものだから、すべての出来事を書いてはいないでしょうけれど。
Fair. As any
それでも最
child
初の
would, I
頃は
think.
すっごく心配だった。だからせめてお金くらいはと思って、
Oh.
暁に活動資金を送ったりしていたの。過ぎてみれば杞憂だったわね。あの子たちの手紙、どんどん生き生きとしてくるんだもの。悪いこともいいことも嬉しいことも
Watching them grow from a distance.
きっとみんな輝いて見えてるんじゃないかと思うわ。特にあなたとの出会いは大きかったみたい。あなたの名前が書かれていなかった手紙なんて一つもないんじゃないかしら。
あら。Didn't think that would be the case.
どうかこれからもあの子たちを守ってあげてくださいね。
Of course.
それじゃあ一緒に二人を待ちましょうか。お茶もお出しできなくて申し訳ないけれど、よければ待つ間にいろいろお話を聞かせていただける？
We tell her a story? Tell her a story that has Alfie and Allie in it? Oh, I don't get to pick. Huh?
戻ったわよ。一体何を渡されるのかって思ってたんだけど。
Clothes?
お母様、これって。
Cute.
よかった、ぴったりだわ。あなたのお気に入りはそういう服でよかったかしら？
すごくいい。最高よ。けど、アルフィノとお揃いにはしてない？
もちろん。あなたもアルフィノも素敵な大人になろうとしてる。お揃いの服を着ていた頃もとびきり可愛かったけど、今はそれぞれに似合いの服があ
Aw,
る
no
の
more
ね。
matching outfits.
ほら、
Ooh, look at
お母
that!
様、ありがとうございます。とても着心地が良くて実用的だ。
Look at them!
気に入ってもらえて嬉しいわ。
ん？
実はその服と合わせてもう一つ渡したいものがあるの。
What is it?
アルフィノ様、お背中失礼いたします。
お背中? His back? Sage! He's Sajin!
これは
He's saging.
扱う剣具よ。元は古篠さんが使っていたもの
Oh,
なの。
they belong to his dad?
あの人、今では机にかじりついているけれど、学生の頃はフィールドワークもしたのよ。
Field walker.
その剣具で戦いもしたし、自分や仲間の傷を癒したりもした。あなたたちが身を投じているような本格的な戦いではないかもしれないけれど、意見がすれ違っている今だからこそ、
That used to be cool. Now he's like
そこから引っ張り出してきた
this.
の。それにほら、ルベユール家が特注したものなら間違いなく上等品でしょ。
Now he's like bunkering up. So don't let it go to waste, the show. The Sage
扱いが難
Stone.
しいとは聞いているけれど、たくさんの経験を積んできたあなたならきっと使いこなせ
Darn,
る
now
は
we
ず。
gonna heal
その英
overtime.
知がどうかあなたたちを守りますよ。そしていつかお父様と分かり合って、また気兼ねなくこの家に帰ってきてね。
So, like that. Funny. Darn, Alfie.
必ず
Alfie be like, darn, I start at 70?
私
Did
から
I
怒ら
get
れるの
all
あ
these
とは助言
skills I need to learn?
まず古篠さんは昔から真面目な人だったけど、議員としての活動に心血を注ぐようになったのはあなたたちが生まれてからよ。私も哲学者議会の事情は聞いていないけれど、あの人のことだもの。きっとそこに意味があると思うわ。それからもう一つ、お父様に言葉で語ること。
Don't argue with him.
見せちゃうか。やってしまってから自己
Just
報告
let
が
him see.
一番早いんだから。
Ah, fair. Mother be like, just bonk
お
him.
母様ったら
助言ありがとうございます。では行ってきます。
Itadakimasu.
はい、いってらっしゃい。体には気をつけて、皆さんと仲良くね。
There they go. Cute. Cute. Ikuyo, thank you, ma'am. There we go. And that was that. Only the God knows when we'll be back. Yeah? Then yes, I've already done that. I did Alfie and Ali second. And could have done all of them. Thank you for indulging in Mother's request. I can see that meant a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring to the contents of your private conversation. He's like, but I want to know. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. These gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companion. Okay. Enjoyed your time with the Leveilleurs, I hope? I would ask how the twins fared, but then seeing their new outfits tells a tale. I only hope we can help them to reconcile with their family. With their father. They might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to his secret. The forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once we heard the report from Thabnir, we'll be well equipped to plot our next move. We have heard the report. I leveled up!